it's been a while. I got sick, then my son got sick, and then got sick again. It's like I clearly can't wait around trying to not be sick because when you have a 4-year-old who's in daycare, it just happens. So, anyways, it's good to see everyone again. So, today we're going to talk about why social accountability is not a good strategy for long term weight loss. Now, I know this might not be a very popular live because people love to post, I'm going to the gym, I'm getting this weight off, here's pictures of my food, and that's all cool unless the reason for doing it is for social accountability. Because if you're doing it so that you feel accountable to someone or a group of people, then you're going to find that this is a very short-term strategy. And the reason why is because if you don't learn self-accountability, then you will always be working for somebody else's either consequence or reward or kudos or slap on the hand or something. And this is why when I was a personal trainer, I hated when people hired me just to get accountability. Like, I know that's what people say, they hire trainers. They're like, I just want accountability, so I hire a trainer so that I get accountability. But the problem is that if you're relying on me for your accountability, you won't ever learn how to be accountable to yourself. And it's totally possible, even for the people who think it isn't. I had this client for many years, and his story, anytime somebody would walk up when I was training him, they'd say, oh, wow, good job. And he'd say, yep, it's all about my trainer. If I didn't have a trainer, I wouldn't be here. And he said that story over and over and over. And finally I said, you know what? We got to change that story. Yes, I know you prefer to have me as your trainer because I make sure your form's good, I give you different workouts to do, and you enjoy that. But don't tell yourself that you would never work out if it weren't for me, because while that may be what you believe right now, we could change that. And so I challenged him. And I challenged him. I said, I want you to come to the gym tomorrow. I don't want you to work out. I just want you to show up, drive up, park your car, and sit there and stare at the gym. Don't get out of your car if you don't want to. Don't work out if you don't want to. If you choose to get out of the car, come in, you can sit on the massage chair. You can stretch your legs. You can do biceps. I don't care what you do. I only want you to drive to the gym instead of driving home after work. And he was like he thought it was kind of weird. He's like, okay. And so guess what he did? He drove to the gym. And guess what he did? He got out of the car. And then guess what he did? He went in the gym and worked out. And I was like, see, you can work out without a trainer. And while people might think, well, isn't that sort of taking away like your clients because then they don't want to keep paying you because they can come on their own? I never worry about that. And the thing is I want my clients to learn independence and accountability to themselves. And it's a really important strategy of how we do that. Real quick, if you like what you're hearing, join me over at imdonedieting.com. We're trying to create a mission, a revolution around eliminating dieting and being accurate about how weight loss really does work. So imdonedieting.com. Join me over there. Okay, so here's the strategy that you need so that you don't need social accountability, so that you don't need to announce to the Facebook world, guess what I'm doing? Everybody hold me accountable, and then I'll feel bad when I don't post I went to the gym. So what you have to do is you have to eliminate I'm not even going to say excuses because a lot of times they're valid, your reasons. For example, if you set out an intention to go to the gym today, and let's say it's going to be after work, or so let's say it was yesterday. So yesterday you had an intention to go to the gym after work. And then let's say that now, here it is, you're at that moment when it's time to decide if you're going to go to the gym, and you decide, I don't know if I want to go to the gym, or I should go to the gym. And then so that conversation starts. Don't allow yourself to give any reasons. So the only response is either I'm going to the gym, I'm not going to the gym. Not I'm not going to the gym because I'm tired, because my foot hurts, because I don't want to get sweaty, whatever. Don't even allow yourself to give a reason. It's just I'm going or I'm not going. What happens if you do that is you're going to have to sit and stew in the discomfort of your decision if it's the wrong one. Potentially it was the right decision and you go home and you're like, yes, that was exactly what I wanted. And what's going to happen is even if it feels good that day, if it's not really what you want, you do that 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and you're going to be like, oh, this is not what I want. I don't want to be going home. Because what would you be doing if you didn't go straight to the gym after work? If you went straight home? What is so monumentally important that it can't wait 1 hour until after you work out? Most likely there's not anything that's that monumental, and you'll start to realize, like, I actually think I'd rather be at the gym than at home doing potentially nothing, or the opposite of what you want to be doing. So what's going to happen is, even if it's not the right decision, if you allow yourself to not give a reason or excuse and sit in the discomfort, then you will make a different decision. And so what that looks like is, I'm not going to go to the gym today, even though I said I was going to, even though I know it's what I want, I'm not going. And it's going to sound crazy. And then you're going to go home and you're going to be sitting on the couch watching TV potentially and being like, I was supposed to go to the gym today, but I didn't go. Not, I didn't go because, just, I didn't go. And it sounds crazy. And if you keep doing that and you keep having that, this is crazy. Why am I not going when I say I want to go? Or you could start reflecting on it. Well, why am I telling myself to go if I don't want to go? Because if I keep making excuses or reasons to not go, maybe it's not the right choice for you. Like, maybe I need to find another kind of thing to do after work. Maybe it's dance. Maybe it's yoga. Maybe it's not the gym. Or maybe that's not the right time to go. And that's why I keep making excuses, because I really am tired. But if you don't allow yourself to give reasons, then you will actually have to sit in the discomfort of your decision, whether you like it or not, and then you will force yourself to have accountability to yourself as opposed to accountability to other people who are out in potentially social media land or who knows where. So we want to make sure that we're building accountability to ourselves. And another thing to pay attention to is why we might seek these rewards from social media, from other people. Like, do we need that outside accomplishment or kudos or gold stars? Because if we do, we want to look within ourselves and say, what is this really about? Like, is this weight loss thing really about me and doing it for me? Or is it about potentially getting social acceptance, social love, or whatever it is that we might potentially be looking for outside of ourselves? And if that's the motivation going into it, then we've got a little bit of dysfunction in why we're doing what we're doing, and it'll show up in weird ways of us not following through with things or whatever the case may be. So what's going to happen there is, real quick, for those of you who just jumped on, join me at the revolution to end dieting, to end this crazy world of weight loss at imdonedieting.com. You can grab your free gift there, and you can join me on this revolution of changing the way we do weight loss. So continue on what I was saying. If our motivation is externally based, like, I want to lose weight so that I fit in. I want to lose weight so that I'm accepted more. I want to lose weight so people could say, wow, look what you did. You have incredible discipline or willpower. If any of that is motivating us, it's not going to last, because it's about other people. And while that might be extremely motivating at first and even take us through to potentially our end goal, it's not going to last forever. Because what's going to happen when the compliments die down? Or what's going to happen when we realize, I don't really feel that different or that great. I did for a moment, but I don't anymore. So we have to start looking within ourselves and saying, why do I want this? Why is it important to me to lose weight or to be healthy or to whatever it is that you're looking for? Because if it's really about just you, like if there was nobody else on the planet and you still wanted to go to the gym, eat healthy, weigh less, whatever your goal is. And it didn't matter if anybody knew about it. It didn't matter if anybody knew you were going to the gym every day. It didn't matter if anybody knew how healthy you were cooking. It's just about you. You will find that your motivation will last forever. But if it's externally based, if it's about other people, it won't last. And you'll never learn self-accountability. You'll never learn how to do it just for you, regardless of what anybody says, regardless if a single soul even notices. So if you start losing weight and nobody says anything, if you feel disappointed about that, you check in with yourself and be like, is this really about me? Because it's so important for your long-term success that you're doing this just for you, even if nobody else knew about it. And this is what happens a lot with my clients, because we do things so drastically different over here at Total Body Health Solutions that a lot of people don't even want to tell people what they're doing, because people won't really get it. And they're like, wait, you're doing what? You're not counting calories? You're eating whatever you want? You're not having to exercise? Like, what is this crazy thing? And you're just being robbed. No one's going to help you lose weight that way. So they tend to not tell anybody, and they just do this journey quietly on their own with me, but they're not shouting it out to the world. Nobody really knows. And then they just transform, and people are saying, wow, you're so different, and you look so light and so free and so peaceful, and the weight's coming off. What are you doing? And it's just this journey just for you. And so it's really important that you learn self-accountability, and you learn self-accountability by not ever giving reasons after why you do or do not something. You just make decisions. I'm going, I'm not going. I'm eating this, I'm eating that. It's just no reasons. Not, I'm eating this pizza because I don't have time to make what I really want, which would be a reason, a valid reason potentially, which takes you out of the discomfort of a decision that you might want or not want. So no reasons, just try it. Try it for a whole day of not giving reasons for anything, just making decisions. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And then also making sure that you're really doing this for you. It's not for anybody else. It doesn't matter if anybody knows about it. It's truly your journey just for you. So join me at I'mDoneDieting.com if you want to join the revolution of women who want to do this thing differently, who don't want to diet, who don't want to restrict, who don't want to deprive, but they also want to achieve their ideal weight and ideal body, because I do think that you can have your cake and eat it too. So Michelle signing off. See you guys next time, and we'll talk about some more good stuff to help you get out of this dieting, weight loss craziness and officially be done with it. I'mDoneDieting.com. See you next time.